Hope y'all are having a wonderful start to your weekend. Today, I am putting together some rings, which you know, probably should have thought to bring one of them in here with me so that I could, like, show what I'm making, of course. So, anyway, this is one example of some Montana sapphire ring. Hey, Iris. I got to get the chat set up. Um, I mined the sapphire. I don't always mine them, but oftentimes if I can. I cabbed it out and then, made this ring. So Jessica got some Sri Lankan sapphires, and of course this one's not going to show as pretty, but it's got a really nice it's not quite asterism, but it's got phenomena, almost like a Schiller. And I'm like, yeah, we can totally use that. And then I've got another little Montana sapphire. I'm also considering putting this puppy in a simple pendant, but I haven't decided on that one yet. Today, we're just making some rings. Let me get chat set up so I can actually read what people are saying. How's it going, Iris? I wasn't sure if I was going to do this today or facet a stone because I haven't gotten to use the faceting machine as I want to. I want to be on it like right now. But I'm also working on this. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. That sucks. And also something that I'm really excited about. Somebody hired me to do a wire wrap using this puppy. And I'm really looking forward to that. That would have also been a good stream. But they're really all of even this ring where I'm at right now, it just isn't really good for content. So I'm going for the content right now. Getting the stream brought up. And these are so quick and easy to make. I do want to make that design you showed me, but it would be very complex. But I love that those earrings you sent. I was like, oh, I love that. What I could do is I could just edit the outlines of where they cut things out, shrink it down, print it on sticker paper, put that on my silver plate, and then carefully drill holes and file it. But that's some work. Or time. Like, that's some real time in it. There we go. I got. Right. Let's let's make sure people can see. It's only polite. Not better. So I'm having to get somewhat inventive with my tripod because it's broken. I need to get a new one. Okay. I have learned something recently. Glasses. They're important. Also, making sure I preheat my base properly. Test this out real quick. Yeah, we'll be good. So it's smoking, so that's actually a good sign. Cool. Hello. Hey, Jess. Hey, Will. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, hey. One minute. One moment. There. Sorry. Get some better earphones in. Alright, so I'm just melting this down. Wait, did you count on stone setting movies? Iris, elaborate on the fully assembled. Wait, which ring movie? One of mine? Is one blowing up? Please tell me one's blowing up. Oh, yeah, those did really good. Most of those views were well live, but they did really good. Oh, oil. That's what was wrong. Fucking oil. Sorry, I shouldn't. Am I loud? If only those views weren't an average of like 30 seconds a piece, but still super cool that getting any traction, if you know what I mean. I might do a couple more of those videos or lives here coming up. They historically have done very well. Alrighty, look at that. So you might notice all the smoke coming off. Chest. But it worked. That's what I wasn't doing. I'd stopped using oil ever since I've started again. Hey, Steven. I know, right? So I get that hot no matter what, but then I put a drop of this in it, and that always makes it pour perfectly. A shorter setting one? Like, say 5 minutes? No, I don't think I have. It's probably a decent idea. I know I did a short when I did that Moonstone one, but no, I don't think I've focused on setting. Maybe I should try that in a couple videos. Oh, hey. Well, that earphone just hates me. Un momento, por favor. But I know there for a minute, the algo was loving it when I would do any sort of I really, really need a new tripod. I'm sorry, guys. It is not cooperating with me. But we got it. Although I should remember real quick that I got to do this part. Don't want to forget important steps in this process. So, got all this extra stuff from the melt that I just did. Now, thankfully, this is not like the BS filing that takes forever. I'm just flattening one side or two sides a little bit. This helps me get it through the rolling mill. And whoops, better get that. There we go. Sorry about that. Wait, this is not a spinner? Oh god. I'm sorry. It made me do it. It made me do it. Okay. So, grab this. Then, so what I'm trying to do is get this into a roughly square-ish shape so that it feeds into the square mill easier. I know you can't actually see what I'm doing, so it really doesn't matter, but Oh wow, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate those likes. Thank you, Iris. I had not noticed it going up. All right. Ain't gonna fight me. I can tell. Mm-hmm. Okay, both my headphones are mad. Slowly but surely, this gets turned down into a piece of wire of sterling silver. Let's see. Real quick. Kneel it. By getting it red hot and then cooling it. I force the crystalline structure to rearrange itself slightly. It's like the penny machine. Yes. Yes, it is. Almost exactly like the penny machine, Iris. Really? Part of me is almost considering just hammering this back to being square. It's actually not a bad idea. Ain't perfect, but it'll do. Hopefully. Maybe. Greetings. Okay. Uh, uh actually, I'm a downstairs neighbor, and professional's one way to put it. Although I have really, really good neighbors who I am very grateful for. I have told them so many times because I run some loud stuff. Am I on? I am, aren't I? Usually I don't try to be. And I don't like, I don't want to. I want to be respectful, and they've always been like, "Nope, don't bother us." I'm really lucky. All right, now the wire is coming out square the way I wanted it, which is really nice. I'm gonna nail it again. Right now, I'm just getting it super hot. I just didn't want to screw up my camera angle again. But I'm basically doing this number. Whoa. Oh God, Iris, I'm so sorry to hear that. At least the house isn't on fire though. Whoopsie. I think that'll work. So from here, maybe not. Damn it, I was hoping it would just have smooth sides, but I don't think I'm gonna get that this run through, which is okay. That'll do just fine. All right. Boom. All right. We have wire. Which gives me ring bands. A remix? Unfortunately, I'm not very musically inclined myself. All right. So, Let's see. For that ring, we're going to go with a size 7 just because it's the most popular or most common, I should say, ring size out there. Um, Alrighty. I noticed the wire is trying to bend and curve, and I don't want that. So I'm going to come straighten it out. I'll do a bit of this forming. Let's see here. I think I want 2 ring bands in this size ish, roughly speaking. Cool rhythmic percussion. Music of sound. Okay. That sounds interesting at the very least. Okay. Ring mandrel. We're close. Alrighty. Now, if I was trying to do like super high end work right now, I would saw this. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So I just snag the clippers. Do a cleanup cut. Let's see. One thing I'm missing is any of these in a like 8. So I'm gonna make one in that size. You forgot the drawers down. That a ton of them from the because now that you mention it, there's a electronic guy that I like to. I don't know. I just like his shorts when they come out. His name is Venjet, and that's what he does. He just remixes. Like now that you've explained the concept, like it's exactly what he does. He just remixes these really cool sounds. Well, they're not that like they're nothing special really before. Sometimes by the time he's done with them, they are. That's cool. And again, I've liked every Studio Ghibli movie I've watched. And I don't have a plan for all of these yet, and that's okay. Because I have plenty of rocks. Let's see, do I have enough here? Maybe. Not like this, but I bet if I'm willing to stretch it just a little more, and let's round the top of it. Out a little bit. There we go. Anil? Excuse me. Jesse, how's it going? Check out how far I got on your ring before I started the stream today. I still got to do the little corner things, but she's coming along very nicely. Alrighty. It's putting up some resistance. That's okay, though. Of course you're working Sunday. How late are you working, though? I'm experimenting with the gem shows. And honestly, Jesse, I could really use you there. So what's your schedule look like, buddy? We got Will in here too right now, I think. Like, are you in the same time zone as me or an hour before? All right, cool. Boom. We'll try that, and we'll see what happens when I cut about that much off of that one. So an hour ahead, that makes 2:30, so 4:30 my time. What do you think, Will? 4:30 my time Sunday? That too late on you? Because I know you're. That would make 6:30 for you. All right, so let's see what type of ball this makes when I melt it. Boom. That's a small little one, but it works. Oh, I should be doing this in pure. That's okay. Boom. Let's see what this one has to say for itself. That might be a bit big. Not bad. Oh no. There we go. One, two. I need to get another one of these torch systems. But I will say 5 years. For $50, I got a decent torch for 5 years. When I get a new one, I'm doing a full review on this torch. Great call. Actually, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So easy. You know, this is the same Chinese knockoff that they have on Amazon, I believe. Like, it's the cheap of the cheap that I got for this one. I have my hopes there that the next one will do just as well. I could be being naive, I'll admit it. Hey, look at that. Do you want a close up of one of the melting balls? I got you, Iris. I'm down. There we go. Those two little pieces of metal, nice and close. I don't know what the brightness is going to have to say about this, but that actually looked really good on camera. I'll give that a try, Iris, because that one came up a little thin, though, so I'm going to redome it out. Yeah, Iris had a pretty good idea there. It's like, I'm down. All right, so from experience, I know I'll kind of want to flatten two sides opposite of each other just a little. I must have dropped one. Ah, there it is. Okay. Step two, I cut a little bit out of this one. But I want it to be enough for the ring to just be able to sit in there. Then oh, my bad. There we go. Hey, you have a good one, Jesse. So, anybody notice the silver market today? I think it's probably temporary, though I am no financial advisor. Alrighty. So then I get the ring to come together like that. And normally I would solder all of these at once, but I don't want to like make this take forever. Get that out of the way. Just take care of yourself, Iris. Okay, so that was a little flux that I just put on there. Apologies, everybody. As you can see, I'm still getting inundated with. I don't know that that was a spam call, but pretty much. Okay, so I want to grab me a little bit of solder for this. I'm just going to use stick right now. Boom. Perfect. That actually went really well. I gotta get up to get that. Greetings. Okay. So I'm going to use a nylon mallet. Help me hammer that more into shape. then, this might be hard to show just because of angles. That helps get it to be straight a bit. And then I'll do this number again. So now the ones with the cabs take me a little extra time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a faceted Montana sapphire in this one. Let me a moment to verify. Yep. That's the one. .4 millimeters. That's 2.65. 2.21. 2.47. Got to bring over the microscope for this next part. At least I do, because my eyes are in rebellion. Okay. There, got my lineup. Yes, sapphire. Hey, Kestrel. You know, well, there's nothing wrong with people using synthetics. I tend to avoid them personally, just because I don't know. I feel like it makes it special that it's mined, especially the ones when I get to mine them myself. Okay. Thank you. And yeah, it's like 40 today. I've pretty much just stayed inside because didn't want to go out in the weather. Use a little bit of beeswax. I hear it's been bad throughout the country. Yeah, I was gonna say that something to that effect, Iris. I hope everyone else is having as good of luck with the weather as I have been. Got to put my drill bit back. There we go. I apologize. Did not realize I wasn't in frame there. Hmm. There we go. My bad, everyone. But now, now y'all can see better. All right, so drilled the hole through the center. Now I enlarge the hole a bit. Sometimes when I'm doing this, the silver can get a little warm. Easy problem to fix. Just hold the ring with pliers. We are under the microscope, yes. Well, pretty much. right, now to the stone setting, Burr. I plan to do a couple of these in things like pink spinel, savorite garnet, etc. All right, so what I need next is a very special little tool that I made. And it likes to hide from me. I feel like I'm constant. Aha. There it is. All right, perfect. Stone fits exactly the way I want it to. Now for the freaking boring part. I do apologize, but this part is present on all projects. Found this at a pawn shop, basically. Really nice file. $1. It's like, hell yes. I'll take a nice file for Harbor Freight prices. Iris, you rock. Keeping that interaction going. Thank you. Oh. Damn, Iris, you're making me hungry. Thank you, Will. Anything exciting this week going on in your life, Will? Okay. Ice storm, sledding. Okay. Oh yeah, get iced in. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I had to fix something there. My bad. Oh, that's fucking delightful. I had to fix the tool that came with it this time because they didn't do a very good job of it. I just straight up couldn't afford the flu shot this year. I mean, I could have, but I didn't need any extra medical bills. Fair enough. Okay, so I need a heavy duty coarse polishing wheel. It's the little tool that comes with the bench grinder flex shaft to, you know, undo this part and also be used on this screw here. They stamp them and usually do a rough, like, abrasive buffing to take off any burrs and sharp pieces of metal. Kind of cut myself up a little bit on this before deciding that it was time to grind that shit off. Oh, and they didn't grind that to fit in the screws, so had to do that. If that was what you were asking about. Yeah, that's a solid point there, Iris. And I'm too broke to leave the house very often too, so you know. Will, did you see that huge drop in silver price today? Dropped by like 40 fucking dollars or some shit an ounce. I don't think it's actually gonna go back, but I really fucking hope it does. I hope it's like, well, okay, a lot of people think, and I think it'll go back up to the 120, but man, that's gonna kill me as a silversmith. Like, sadly, I kind of need it to crash and keep crashing and keep crashing, but I know that's not a good thing. I guess what I need is for it to slowly go down over the course of like 2 years or a year. I think I got enough silver for the next year, maybe. Right now, I am just doing like rough abrasive sanding and shaping to get this ring to be slightly rounded on the top or on the band. Yes, I've done, or I cut four, although this is the only one that's like assembled, and it's just going to be a real simple one. I was just content. But yeah, there are three others that I'm planning to put together, including the that star sapphire, which unfortunately I couldn't get good enough lighting here to show the phenomenon because that thing's dope. So right now, one of these rings, I am bidding like this Montana Sapphire one would be $90, but I'm hoping to keep getting them down a little bit more than that. The cabs are 70. They're the ones with that I've been making recently. And that makes them really good for festivals, gem shows, conventions, vending on the sidewalk in the summer. Oh, I do not like that porosity in there. Damn, that is really bad. Really? Damn, I don't think there's any fucking saving that. So, my problem, have a good one, Will, is that inside of this, which didn't happen on any of the others, it's just so badly corrupt. Like, its porosity is so bad, I can't get a finish on it. I'm calling it a fucking stream. Damn it. You have a good one, Will. Yeah. Smack that last one I did with a hammer. And that really fucking sucks. Y'all have a good one. I will catch you next time. I'm gonna fix this and not worry about trying to multitask. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you Sunday sometime. Till then.